So I've decided to take a punt and I'm going to cut all this crap out, see how I go. I'm no panel beater, I've probably said in the past. I've watched some other videos of course, and had some help and guidance. But yeah, a lot of watching, self-tutoring. So I'm going to cut, this is about 90mm wide. I'm going to cut it down to about 70 because most of it's in the centre. There's a few pits here and there. I'm going to take the bulk of it out because it's heavily pitted right in the guts. And I'm going to bring it up to about here. So it's about 104mm by 70. I'm going to do this section here first, and then I'll just take my time and doing these side steps here. Might have to unpick up in there as well, I'm not too sure. See how I go. So I've got some flat here, left over from, where did I have this from? I can't remember, but yeah, it's left over. So I'm going to use it. So you can see it's quite deeply pitted. Scribed out all the way around where I want. I'll go cut it out now. Okay, so what I've done is I've only cut through up to here, so I've left it solid and stable, and then I've gone over with the grinding disc because it'll be all flimsy when I take this right away. So I've ground all that back while it's there. Now I'll cut the rest of this out and then finish grinding that and fit the piece, hopefully.
On the moors of us, on the back so low, where the shadows fell all by itself. I'm reaching.
Okay, so that's where we're up to. The old section, of course, to the new, and I'm pretty happy with the way that come out. Just going to remove this off the tripod. What do you reckon, buddy? You're worn out throwing the ball intervals. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way it's come out. I just didn't even think I'd have enough on the edges to be nice and solid, but as you can see, I've gone down to where it's still good and solid, and really happy. So I kept on clamping, keeping it flush as well, clamping down this way and that way, checking my measurements. I took a measurement beforehand, so it's about 98 this, and yeah, kept everything square. Run a straight edge underneath on the bottom. It's probably not going to show up too. I've got a couple of welds I'm probably hitting. This corner here I'll cut out, do the same thing, leave that edge hopefully along, leave this bead right up into there. That'll come up and out a little bit. So that's it. I'm pretty happy because yeah, I was looking down the stage of getting another one from somewhere and hoping it was better. You can get brand new HQ ones of these on eBay, Resto Country, and what else is it? There's a couple others selling. HQ brand new for $500 and about $50 transported. Everything brand spanking new, the whole panel with the this crap that I cut out, this shit here, and I'm buying one of these off eBay. I'll go purchase it soon, and it's about $200 plus I think 35 delivered. So until I get this new section here, I'm not going to weld anymore in case I've got to do a bit of an adjustment. I'll give that a bit of a spray with some primer, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Next part, while I'm waiting for this final piece to come, I'm going to work on this bit here. So what you want to do is find each different shape. This along here and then down and across. So I'm going to cut that out. I've made a template. So just cardboard or paper, just take your time. That's that piece there. So I'll cut this rusty section out now. This section here, because I've already cut my template. So as you see, this is the hard one. Put that into there. Traced it, very fine line. Going to cut this junk out, put the new patch in, and then I'll work on, as you can see, there's like a triangle here, triangle there. So whether I do this in one sort of weird looking triangle and then bend it, and then see how much more rust there is, I might have to do another patch up here and then work on there. So that's where I'm at with that. So I'm about to weld this patch in. So I've got this blue patch the best I can, nice and in there. Got a little bit of panel beating to do here, bring that in. So I'm just going to stitch along here, stitch along there, and then I'll be able to cut out. So I'll give this a bit of a stitch and go from there. And they've got the fan on, sorry guys, but yeah, it's just pretty hot. I've just used some of this, gave it a spray around the edges. and my settings are... Okay, so this is my MIG that I have got. This is the name of it. Okay, so I've got my wire setting at 2. I've got it on minimum and a 1. Okay. So, what's the name of it? That's the name. I'm not sponsored by any of this either. I'm still very much learning MIG welding, but I am enjoying it a lot better than stick. I'll live with that. I'll live with that over. I'll live with that, mate. Put that tack over there. Rubbish. There we go. So I've got to work on this piece here next, I think, before I start on that. I'll have a look anyway. So I've given this section a wire wheel over, and the flappy disc. Flappy disc takes it back a hell of a lot more as well. So I sort of get all the oily type paint, whatever's on here. You can degrease it, of course. Get all that off, tar type stuff, any inhibitor, rust inhibitor, and then the flappy disc does a really good job. So inside that piece here, I'm going to, I've got rust converter, so there is some pitting on top, but it's still quite solid. So you know, it's probably going to last as it is, you know, years and years. So I've cleaned all the back, cleaned here, and I'm just going to tack it up, and then I'll hit it with some rust converter, and then I can spray it and seal it with zinc primer. You've got to be able to. I should have taken a lot more of that paint off, but yeah, it happens. So that's all good, that's staying now. I just wanted to weld them holes back in because they were oversized, and I don't know about the new piece. I think I've got to re-drill holes anyway. So it's fill the big ones up and wait till I get that piece, full new piece. So now I'm going to have a look at this section here. Flip it over, have another look. And try and bring the camera in. You can probably see that a bit better. That's the back now. Stay there, camera, don't fall over. Use my foot. So as you can see, this piece here is really still good. I'd say it's probably 90% still quite solid. So I've got nice welding along there I can do later on. Bend that back out a little bit. So I'll stitch it all up fully once I get the new piece on and go from there, or get the new piece here anyway.